Hi coaches! The question I'm going to be talking about today is what types of social media you should be using to reach your audience. Now, as we know, yes, you can definitely do a lot of this business face to face. You could run fit clubs, you could teach fitness classes in your local area, you can meet other parents at the preschool pickup line or other prospects at the dog park when you're out walking your pup. But the truth of the matter is it is pretty challenging to build this business without some sort of social media. And so I have a lot of coaches ask me, what type of social media should I be using and focusing my business on? And my answer is this: stop, scale back, and start with one form of social media at a time. What I mean by this is when I first started, I was like, I need to get really good at Facebook, and I better set up an Instagram account, and then I'm going to do a blog, and what's this Twitter thing? And I started to feel really overwhelmed, and what happened is I started to do basically a really crappy job at all of it, and my audience was really small, and I wasn't reaching anybody. So start with Facebook. Most of us are already really familiar with Facebook, and most of our friends and family are already on it, and so it's a logical place to start to create your social media presence. And really, guys, you can build Facebook for a solid year. Chances are most people have somewhere between 200 and 500 friends when they first start coaching, and they've got a lot of work to do to start branding themselves and to reach their target audience on Facebook. And start with your personal page, and then maybe move on to creating a like page, and right there you've got enough to keep yourself busy for a long time. After that, my suggestion is to take one form of social media that speaks to you the most and move on and get really, really good at it. And what do I mean by getting really, really good at it? There's a wealth of resources out there. There's webinars, there's classes you can take, there's workshops you can invest in. And yes, I say invest, it probably will cost a little bit of money to take a webinar to get really good on Instagram, or to take one to get really, really good on Pinterest. But it's worth it because that's an investment in your business, and you don't just want to be like crap shooting, you're not really sure what you're doing, because that's a big waste of your time. So after you really feel like you've mastered Facebook and a Facebook like page, then I would suggest branching out. Are you a really visual person? Do you like to take photographs? Does Instagram speak to you? And if it does, then get really, really good at it and just focus on Instagram and keep your Facebook still really solid. Or maybe you're already on Pinterest and you love it and you think that you could really brand yourself and create an awesome following on Pinterest. Then move on over to Pinterest and invest in getting really, really good at Pinterest. Or maybe you're a writer, so maybe blogging is going to be your thing. It doesn't really matter which avenue you choose, but just do one at a time and get really, really good at it. What I don't want you to see you do is spread yourself super thin and then just feel really stressed out, and you're just basically spending a lot of time not reaching anybody. And that's not the purpose of social media. The social media should be you're working smarter to give your brand out to your target audience and to reach as many people as possible. So you should be very strategic and educated in what you're doing, not just shooting in the dark, spreading yourself thin with 10 different social media outlets at a time. So that's my advice to you, and that's what worked for me. And I've been in this business for almost 4 years, guys, and I'm basically still working on building my Facebook like page because I didn't get it started for a long, long time. So don't feel like you have to be an expert in all areas of social media. Just pick one at a time, invest the time, invest the money, invest the effort to get super, super good at it, and then move on from there. Okay? Hope that helps. Have a good night. Bye.